Hello, and welcome to BBC News. My name is Imran Noor, and today I'll be joined with Lucy Green.
Today we have a very special addition to our news report, as today Imran Noor went out to conduct some research into the typical audience for thriller genre. So Imran, overall, what did you say about your findings?
Well, in general, there was a confusion between the horror and the thriller genre, as people did not see much difference in them, but overall the research went very well.
Well, let's take a look at the findings.
I have seen Psycho.
You've seen Psycho, and from a thriller film, what would you expect when you're watching it?
Like to see some nice sound, nice background music, some nice dark colours, some scary scenes to pop out at me.
What is a common setting that you see, and where do you expect it?
Outside, not in a building, but outside. Outside in the winter weather.
What is the most important feature of a thriller film?
The background music, that sets the scene.
So are you familiar with the thriller genre?
I think I am.
Alright, so what would be a typical plot in a thriller film?
A typical plot, wouldn't that be like sort of a typical plot is like somebody's either murdered somebody, we don't know who's murdered or why they've been murdered.
So what is the most important feature of a thriller film?
Finding out what's happened at the end.
Alright.
Yeah,
So,
like keeping in suspense and then finding out what's
so
happened.
what
at the end.
emotions would you expect to feel while watching a thriller film?
Sometimes a bit happy, sometimes a bit scared, sort of sometimes a bit like sort of what's that word? Tense, like really, thinking, what's it?
What is the common setting you'll see like in a thriller film?
Common setting. I think it's a murder, isn't it? In most of the thriller films I watch, there's always somebody killing.
Yeah, so like the location of it.
I mean the location, like where
Yeah, where would be set there in the house? Or
yeah, in the house. Sometimes the house, or mostly in the building.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly in the building. They can run through all the rooms.
Right, thank you very much.
Thank
Okay.
you.
What is the common setting that you'll expect to see in a thriller film at the location?
I think you've got to see something that's realistic and real to life so people can associate with it. If it's something unrealistic that people don't know about, it doesn't add to the atmosphere of the film.
Alright, and what is the most important feature of a thriller film?
Again, keeping it realistic to life, like doing extraordinary scenes. Like thrillers about like playing on people's emotions. If they can't connect with it, well,
So what emotions would you expect to feel in?
Well, you're trying to get people to feel nervous and anxiety and all those sort of things, aren't you?
Thank you.
So what is a common setting you would expect to see in a thriller film?
In a thriller, I would expect to see isolated areas, maybe by a lake, a little wooded area, country lane.
Alright. Okay, so what is the most important feature of a thriller film?
The suspense.
Alright, suspense.
The suspense.
Can you tell me 3 ingredients that make a efficient thriller opening?
Yes, like I said, suspense. Not too many characters because that just complicates the plot.
Sure.
And a surprise ending.
Thank you very much. So, can you name me any thriller films that you've watched in the last 2 years?
Yep, I recently watched one as part of the Year 13 research with the students. So we watched a film called Seven Deadly Sins.
Alright. How did this film appeal to you? Did it appeal to you in any way?
Yeah, it did what it's supposed to do,
Alright.
which was kind of have you on the edge of your seat.
So, would that be like a typical emotion that you would get from a thriller film when watching it?
Yes, it's the kind of thing you want to know what's going to happen. You want to know who's how they're going to resolve the situation.
And what would you expect would be a typical plot in a thriller film?
That there's a mystery,
Alright.
and there's an investigation, and a good conclusion at the end where you kind of go away feeling satisfied that yeah, all is well in the world.
Can you tell me what a common setting or location would be for a thriller film?
Often the stuff that I've watched is kind of dark alleys, dark lighting. In this particular film, one of the features in it was about, the locations were in really grubby environments where the police investigators have to kind of go into this grubby environment and search for the clues in mayhem, really.
Thank you very much, miss.
Thank you.
After the break, join me and Lucy Green as we'll be on a very special edition of Question Time.